It's good. I'm figuring out Austin. It's a new thing for me. I moved here 6 months ago. I like it a lot. It's an exciting place for me. I don't know, one of the biggest things that changed for me when I moved down here is my primary mode of transportation went from being my car to being those shiny little bird scooters. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I love those fucking things. When I first saw these things, I'd never seen any with my own eyes. I saw people riding around on these things that go on like 30 miles an hour in the middle of the road. And I'm like, of course, there's got to be a lot of paperwork to ride those things. And it turns out, absolutely no registration process at all. Here's the rules. All you got to do to ride a bird scooter is you have to check 3 boxes. The first rule is when you ride the bird scooters, you have to wear a helmet. I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, I don't wear a helmet when I go out, okay? Second rule, you can't ride these things on the sidewalk. And here's the thing, they don't float or teleport or anything, so you gotta ride them in the middle of the fucking road. Now the third rule is thou must be sober when you ride the bird scooters. I don't know about y'all, I'm not riding a scooter that goes 20 miles an hour without a helmet in the middle of the road fucking sober, okay? So I like to get tuned up before I ride these things. Now, one night I went out, I had a particular incident when I went out on one of these things. I was fucked up. I was drunk. I don't know if you guys know this, there's 2 levels of drunk that you can get in life, right? Level number 1 is too drunk to drive. And then there's another level above this, which is too drunk to be driven. Ever hit this level before? I went out and we just moved here. My friends took me to Stubbs, and I got pretty drunk at this concert. I was overserved. You guys should write that term down if you're not familiar with it. I love this shit because it defers all responsibility away from you onto somebody else entirely. It wasn't me that drank 13 ranch waters. It was that goddamn bartender fucked me up, dude. He got me good. Here's the thing. We go to this concert and I am so fucked up that like multiple people in the audience think that I'm the sign language interpreter for the band. Annihilated. My friends come up to me and they go, Joe, you gotta go. And I'm like, me? Why? They go, we're getting out of here. So they grab me, they start walking me to the door. We're walking down the street, my friends have called an Uber. I'm excited, we're going home. Before we can even get to the Uber, the driver rolls down the window, he points directly at me, and he goes, him. Absolutely fucking not. And I'm like, why not, dude? Why you ready? Come on. It's all good. Still got my Bud Light in my hand from the concert. I'm like, come on, dude. All poured up. So I don't know if you guys have friends like mine, but my friends didn't let that Uber go to waste. They jumped in and left me right on the side of the road. So I'm sitting there, I'm trashed, and I'm like, all right, we gotta figure this out. It's a lucky situation. I only live like 1.5 miles away, so I'm like, I got this. I will walk home. So I started doing it. I had it down. Now here's the thing. At this point, I had become so fucked up that I was doing a thing that I like to call pirate patching. Pirate patching is when you start to see double vision, and you take one hand and you put it over your eye like a pirate, and you walk the plank back to your apartment. I'm like, I fucking got this, dude. So your boy is pirate patching, having a good time, stomping my way down, and I'm like, I got this. Until I started thinking, you know? I started having ideas. And it's not good when I start thinking. Because my brain just whispered in the back of my head, it goes, it would be a lot faster for us to get home if you jumped on one of those shiny little birds. And I'm like, let's do this shit. So I go, I find one. I see the thing. For those of you that have never ridden a bird scooter, the process of getting on one is extremely extremely simple. There's a QR code that sits in the middle of the scooter. You whip out your phone, you scan the code, bing, bang, boom, scooter starts, you're on the road. Unless you have a tough time scanning the code. Which I did. I was having a really tough time. So I'm going to scan the code, and I'm whipping it, I can't get it, and it stops me. And the app goes, "Are you all right to drive?" Yes. Way ahead of me. I was like, I'm good to go, dude. I got this. I hit yes, and it goes, "Are you sure?" Yes. And it goes, "Okay then, spell the word safe." Now this should be easy. It's the word safe. 4 letters. Should also be easy. Because the answer to the question is written at the top of the app. I have the cheat code. And I'm like, let's do it. So I go S-A, and on the letter F I fumbled and I wrote save like I was putting in a goddamn coupon code or something. And at this point the app should have been like, you're fucking annihilated, walk home, figure it out, don't go within 100 yards of a bird scooter, or even a Lime, dude, we won't even let you ride one of those. Don't even try. But instead it goes, please try again. Which is ridiculous, because you know when you don't get to try again? Is when you have an incident on the bird scooter. Because the second time came up, I fucking nailed it. S-A-F-E, right? The scooter starts, I jump on, I'm cruising. But I forget that I was pirate patching earlier to prevent the double vision. Out of nowhere, it's like Mario Kart Double Dash in that motherfucker, okay? There are 2 roads, there are 2 sidewalks, and I'm like, I got this shit. I know how to pirate patch. And I'm like Captain Jack Sparrow on that scooter. I put one hand on, I put the other hand over the eye, I start cruising, but I forget, a scooter is not a look ma, no hands type situation, okay? Every vehicle, a bike, a car, one hand, totally fine. A bird scooter, 3 stitches in a DUI, okay? You guys are fucking awesome. Give it up for Adam Logan for putting together a good show.